All right, picture this. The legendary Mike Tyson, one of the most feared fighters in boxing history, facing off against Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned fighter who's been surprising everyone in the ring. Sounds crazy, right? But believe it or not, this fight might actually happen. Today we're diving deep into what a matchup like this could look like and asking the big question: could Jake Paul actually survive against a boxing icon like Tyson? Stick around, because we're going to break down their strengths, styles, and what each of these fighters would bring to the ring. So, let's start with Tyson, the baddest man on the planet. This guy is no joke. Tyson was only 20 years old when he became the youngest heavyweight champion ever, and his record speaks for itself. Out of 58 fights, he won 50, with 44 knockouts. Even in his 50s now, Tyson's power, speed, and sheer presence are still intimidating. Just look at his recent exhibition with Roy Jones Jr. He was just as intense, and you could still see that classic Tyson hunger in his punches. So here's a question for you guys. If this fight actually happened, would Tyson's experience and raw power win out, or does Jake Paul's youth and determination give him any chance at all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to see where you all stand on this. Now, moving on to Jake Paul. Yes, he started out as a YouTuber, but he's no stranger to the boxing ring now. He's fought professionally 7 times and has 5 wins, including 4 knockouts. He's taking this seriously, working with top trainers, and he's even managed to silence some of his critics. His biggest weapon is his right hand, and he's got the height and reach advantage, standing at 6 feet 1 inch with a 76-inch reach. Tyson, meanwhile, is 5'10" with a 71-inch reach. Jake's longer reach could help keep Tyson at a distance, if he can manage to keep up with him, that is. Let's get into their styles. Tyson's style is famously aggressive. He was known for his peekaboo stance, slipping punches, and delivering knockout power with incredible precision. Tyson wasn't just a puncher. He was a master at getting in close and breaking down his opponents with heavy hits. Jake's style, on the other hand, is more straightforward, but he's got power, especially in his right hand. He's improving his fundamentals, but Tyson's experience with reading and reacting to his opponent's moves gives him a big edge. Now, here's something interesting. Tyson's training back in his prime was legendary. We're talking early morning runs, intense conditioning, hours of sparring. It was brutal. Jake's training is more modern, focused on strength, cardio, and speed, with the best trainers and equipment money can buy. They're both committed, but their approaches are totally different. So here's another question for you. Do you think Tyson's old-school intense training is more effective, or is Jake's modern approach the way to go? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about the mental game. Tyson has been through some of the highest stakes fights in history. He's faced legendary opponents, handled the pressure of being a champion, and he knows what it takes to compete at the highest level. Jake, meanwhile, is used to the spotlight, but in a different way. He's used to high-energy events and media hype, but he hasn't faced someone with Tyson's psychological intensity. Tyson's presence alone is intimidating, and that can have a huge impact on any fighter stepping into the ring with him. Interestingly, Tyson has commented on influencer boxing before, and he's surprisingly supportive. He believes people like Jake Paul bring new audiences to the sport, and he said he respects the dedication and hard work that goes into training. But here's the real question. If they actually faced each other in the ring, would Tyson go easy on him, or would he unleash that classic Tyson power and intensity? All right, so what would actually happen in a fight between these two? Tyson's raw power and experience could easily overwhelm Jake. But Jake's youth, reach, and determination might give him a slight edge, even if just to hold his ground a bit longer than expected. Boxing has always had surprises, and sometimes the unpredictable can happen when you least expect it. Now, it's time to hear from you all. Who do you think would win in a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? Would Tyson's legendary skills dominate, or could Jake Paul surprise us all? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild matchups, deep dives, and fight predictions. Thanks for watching, and until next time, follow Boxing Mundo for more new videos.